strength that God has already empowered you with, and from a natural perspective, and you would take that and live and get up under yourself and you say, you know what, as much as I need it or want it, I got to lay that aside because my relationship with God is greater. And can I tell you, I see growth. I see development in you young ladies and you young people. I see it. I see it. And if nobody else sees it, don't worry about it. As long as you know that you are progressively moving in the things of God. And listen, if you only gave up one thing at a time, thank God for the one thing that you gave up and keep it moving. But listen, there's a flip side to that. Don't go back and wallow in it again. The Bible says, stand there fast in the liberty wherewith Christ has made you free. Crystal, you ought to be on stage at Carnegie Hall, just standing there saying, I'm free. I'm free. And at the right time, can I tell you ladies, at the right time, the right Boaz.
Yeah.
Can I tell you for real, brothers want ivory women. You know what an ivory woman is? One of those, you ever seen the Ivory Soap commercial? The pure women? Because after the brother has done his stuff on the street with the ones that need to run with, he wants to be able to find somebody that's going to be at home, faithful, pure.
Amen.
Come on. He don't want to have to be at work and wondering if his wife is going to be out
Say what?
doing a Solomon with somebody else. Doing a Psalms of Solomon with somebody else.
Say what?
That's why you got to keep yourself, ladies. Keep yourself. Keep it tied up. Keep it wrapped up. Keep it down. You ain't got to show everything.
Clink, clink.
You ain't got to let them know all your goodies. Come on. Because after they get finished with you, they're going to go to the next one. And you're going to be there like, he ain't called me. He ain't going to call you. Because you done gave him the goodies. You only met him 3 days ago. And after he gets you, guess what he going to do? I done had first, so let me go here. Let me get Brandon. I done had Brandon. Let me go get some station. And the younger the beat, the better. Am I telling the truth anymore? Go back and get your education. So you can get a better job and take care of your children. Desire a greater place to live in. Come on. Desire that you don't have to be on Section 8 for the rest of your life. Come on. Desire that you don't need any assistance from. If he don't want to pay child support, you'd have been to media, you'd have took the media, and if he don't want to do what's right, you can still survive even after that. Come on, anybody know what I'm talking? Any surviving women in here? You had to learn how to lay aside some things, give up some things, and you had to keep running in the race. And those things try to block you and entangle you and hinder you. You still say, you know what? I'm taking this off. I'm getting this off of me, and I'm going to run this race. But here's the bottom line, and I'm done. The bottom line is, you've got to keep your eyes on Jesus.
That's it. Wow. Only way.
You've got to keep your eyes. The moment you take your eyes off of Jesus, Vicky, you begin to sin. How did Vicky get from where she was to where she is? She had to keep peeling off layers. She had to keep taking off stuff. How did Karen Johnson get to where she is? She had to keep taking off stuff. Because there were so many things that could entangle you. There's so many things that can hinder you. There's so many things that can block you. But if you're going to be the church triumphant, you got to lay aside every weight And guess what? It's not just one way. It's not just one way. You got to fix your eyes on Jesus. When we look to Jesus, he's our example of trusting in God. When we look to Jesus, he is our example of a committed will to his Father. When we look to Jesus, he is our example of a man of prayer. When we look to Jesus, he is our example of overcoming temptation and suffering. Nobody wants to suffer. Nobody wants